What is up, guys? It's your boy Lex, so welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be remaking Purpose General, new song by Yeat, okay, from his album ADL. This very far is gonna be available in my Patreon, link in the description below. Alright, so I'm just gonna show you A and B, what they have and what we have, okay? This is what the song sounds like. Very well. So right out of the bat, I gotta let you guys know this song took me 4 hours to remake, guys. It was no joke. It was a slog to make this thing. If there's anything wrong, please forgive me. It's just, that's what happens when you spend so long doing something, you know. I'm trying to get this out to you because the album literally came out yesterday. So yes, more videos coming from this album. Watch out. All right, so we gotta start off with the song. So this song has a lot of weird intros that start off, like it has a lot of weird sounds, this weird bass that comes in and these weird sounds. I'm not gonna be focusing on those too much. I'm just gonna be focusing on the main sounds, the main, what we have, the main thing, okay? Anyways, let's get into it. Let's not spend too much time yippee yappering. All right, so there's this intro. So that vocal, okay, I'm getting this vocal from Contact, a library called Chevanai, the voice of elves. I've been using this for years now. It gives me really nice solo vocals. We have this vocal, it sounds like this. Now you hear that it's not in the same key as the vocal that you heard originally. It's because it doesn't go higher. All these are there's no sound up here. The scale ends here and it goes low, but up here there's nothing. So I just Edisoned it, recorded it into Edison, exported it, and just pitched it up a little bit. And now we have this from this here to this. I just pitched it up slightly to match how the song sounds. And then we also have these vox shots, because I noticed that the vocal is doing like this weird sounds. There's no need for me to edit on those, just because they're in key of the thing. They're in the range of the library. So all I have to do is just paste them out here like this. And then that together with the main vox is what we have. We also have this ambient piano. I'm actually just gonna touch on this now because it doesn't make sense for me to come back to this sound. This ambient piano makes an appearance here. I'm sure this piano here is a sample of some kind, but I don't know what they used for the sampling, so I'm just gonna do what I can. This is what it sounds like. So I'm getting that sound from Omnisphere. It's an ambient space piano. That's what the name of the preset is called. I just reduced the time of the decay for the reverb just to make it shorter because the original sounds much crazier. They have that in the song. Check it out.
Janin is a sis. Yeah, I got a bad little bitch. She look fine in that dress. Yeah, I cut the roof off.
You hear that? There's a piano in there. That's this sound right here. And then they have this 808 as well. There's a 808 that's in there.
Janin is a sis. Yeah, I got a bad little bitch. She look fine.
We have that here. And if you play it with everything else, you notice that it sounds very similar.
Janin is a sis. Yeah, I got a bad little bitch. She look fine in that dress. Yeah, I cut.
We also have these choirs down here. I'm sure you hear that the original sounds a bit more ethereal. That's these choirs here. Okay, I'll touch on this later because you know it's a lot. I don't want to jump forward. All right, and then we have these fills. It sounds like this. I ripped this straight from the song. I have no idea what they did, or this remake will take me 10 years if I try to find every sound, the exact thing. So I just ripped this from the song, guys. It's a shortcut that I'm taking here. But yes, it works for this remake's purpose. I'm just doing that to add that. I could just muted it, but just for the sake of hearing it sound nice and full, I'm just adding that there. No effects at all, just straight up right from the song. And then we have these Arturia chords. These are the main chords. I'm getting these from an Arturia plugin called Mellotron 5. They sound like this, the sounds. Yeah. And then we also have these wobbly sine chords. I'm getting these from Serum. They sound like this. Essentially doing the same thing. If we mash these together, we have a nice sound which sounds like this. And then those choirs I showed you before, they're doing something very chill. They sound like this. I'm getting this from Omnisphere. So all the choirs and all the wobbly chords, they all sound like this. Which sounds really accurate with what they have here.
Oh, back in the city again. Hey, you in a glass box. Hey, yeah.
Sounds really good. We also have this saw pluck. I'm making this inside Serum. This delay is simulated. It's not real. I'm just adding more notes, but with lesser velocity to mimic delay. I didn't want to have to like just do a delay plugin and then it's got this delay bleeding all over everything and the mix, it's everywhere, you know. So I just did that for that, you know. And then we also have these stab chords. We have the first stab chord. I'm making it inside Serum. I didn't like how it sounded. Sounds like this. But it works still with the mix because I'm noticing it's a bit of a dynamic, this stab chord that they're using, it's dynamic. Sometimes it's aggressive, sometimes it's chill. So this is actually good for what I'm going for. So a happy accident, right? And then we also have these stab chord layers. They sound like this. So if you combine those together, they sound really nice. They sound like this. And then we also have an automation clip down here that's working on it. Which one is it? It's this one here, the big one. It looks like this. It's just a laugh filter that's just being opened and closed in the cutoff to let it breathe and let it go down in a way that's making sense. Should I position myself here? I think I'm more audible, I'm more visible if I position myself here. So I'm just gonna sit like this now. All right. So those are the stab chords. So all the stab chords and all the melodies and everything together, it all sounds like this. I forgot one thing. I remember what I forgot. It's this long synth. That's all it's doing. That's literally all it's doing. Next to that, we have the bass. I have this saw bass. It's not a saw bass. It's more like a saw synth that I'm using to give me the mid-range frequencies of that bass. It's hard to explain what's going on here, but the bass, it sounds like this. So I'm mostly having that just give me those mid-range frequencies without bass because I like how it does the roll, the glide notes when it's doing that crescendo going up. I like that how it's sliding, if that makes sense. You know, it sounds accurate with the same bass that they have here. I like that, so I'm just having that. And then I have this heavy bass, which is a 16, that bass called the 16 something, 16 bass, you know? It sounds like this. So if you combine that bass together with that top bass, this is what we have. I love it. Over here, it does something different as well. match the vibes with what's going on in the song. So all the melodies together with the bass. Yes, and that's it for all the instruments. Now I'll go into the drums. Sorry if I look a little bit scruffy, guys. I've literally just been doing this since morning. I've not slept, and I still need to make the video for the other song that I posted yesterday. The other, his and Don Toliver. It's called Gradle, I think, yeah. And then next is that we have the kick. The kick, it sounds like this. I have the kick working on these basses to give them sidechain, mainly this heavy bass. It's just to make it breathe. I'm sure you guys can hear it breathe is better. And then we have these snares. The snares, they sound like this. And we have the hi-hats as well. They sound like this. Very simple hi-hats. And then we have a gunshot that's just acting as an impact. It sounds like this. Comes in every, I guess, every beat, every verse. I'm not sure. But yeah. And then we also have this automation clip. I forgot to touch on this. This is working on the wobbly chords to give them chill and noise depending on which part we're going into, because there's sometimes where it's not going as long. Like, check it out. You see, it activates. This is the plugin that's being activated. Now it's active. I don't know why they show the waveform visualizer if it's not active. It should not be showing anything here. But that's it, active now. It's a very big difference. Is to just allow this second part, the other part of the verse, to be more chill, just to switch energies, you know? So all the drums together with the basses, this is what they sound like. And that's it for this song, guys. Believe it or not, that's everything. Everything else becomes pretty much copy and paste, you know, moving things around, changing arrangement stuff, deleting this, deleting that. But that's pretty much it. This is how Purpose General, new song by Yeat off of the new album ADL, was made inside of our studio, okay? Remember to like, subscribe, join the Patreon for this full thing. If you want these files and everything, I'm gonna save all this on the Patreon. I'm gonna be going hard with this Yeat album. So expect a lot more remakes on there, or on the Patreon. Alright, with that being said, peace guys, see you in the next video. Enjoy this playthrough of what everything else sounds like now.